Millionaires avoid these three purchases. Have you ever noticed something strange? Many people spend years trying to look wealthy, while actual millionaires often seem surprisingly ordinary. They drive normal cars. They live in reasonable homes. They rarely chase every new trend. And yet, over time, their wealth keeps growing while many high earners remain financially stuck. Why? The answer isn't that millionaires know some secret investment trick. It's often much simpler. They avoid a few expensive purchases that quietly drain wealth for decades. Let's start with a familiar situation. Imagine a young professional in the United States earning $75,000 per year. After taxes, health insurance, and retirement deductions, they might bring home roughly $4,500 per month. At first, that sounds comfortable. But then reality arrives. Rent or a mortgage takes $1,800. A car payment costs another $500. Student loans require $300. Utilities, groceries, insurance, and fuel consume another $1,000. Suddenly, more than 3/4 of their income is already committed. And that's before entertainment, travel, shopping, or unexpected expenses. This is where many people make the first purchase that millionaires tend to avoid. Not because they can't afford it. Because they understand its true cost. The first purchase is an expensive new luxury vehicle. Most people evaluate a car based on the monthly payment. A dealership might say, it's only $750 per month. That sounds manageable. But financially intelligent people think differently. They ask a different question. What is this car actually costing me? Imagine someone finances a $60,000 luxury vehicle. Between depreciation, insurance, interest, maintenance, and taxes, the real cost over several years can be enormous. The car may lose tens of thousands of dollars in value while sitting in the driveway. The owner feels wealthier. Their net worth becomes smaller. The psychology is understandable. Cars are visible. People see them every day. Status feels immediate. But wealth is usually built through assets that are almost invisible. The second purchase is the oversized home. Now, this doesn't mean millionaires never buy nice houses. Many do. The difference is timing and proportion. A common mistake is stretching finances to buy the biggest house a bank approves. Imagine a couple earning a combined income of $120,000. The bank offers them a mortgage large enough to purchase a very expensive property. Technically, they qualify. But qualification and affordability are not the same thing. A larger home often means larger property taxes, higher insurance, higher maintenance costs, more furniture, more repairs, more pressure. What appears to be a wealth-building decision can quietly become a cash flow problem. And there's another psychological factor. Humans naturally adapt to their surroundings. The bigger house quickly becomes normal. The excitement fades. But the monthly payment remains for decades. Financially intelligent people often view housing differently. They ask whether the home improves their life enough to justify the long-term financial trade-off. They don't buy the largest lifestyle they can finance. They buy the lifestyle that leaves room for future opportunities. The third purchase is perhaps the most dangerous because it rarely feels expensive. Constant lifestyle upgrades. A newer phone every year. Premium subscriptions. Designer brands. Frequent luxury vacations financed by credit cards. Daily spending that feels small but never stops. Let's look at simple math. Suppose someone spends an extra $500 every month upgrading their lifestyle. That doesn't sound extreme. Many people spend far more. But $500 per month equals $6,000 per year. Invested consistently over decades, that money could potentially grow into a very substantial amount. The issue isn't the individual purchase. It's the habit. every income increase becomes an excuse for a spending increase. As earnings rise, expenses rise just as quickly. This creates a strange outcome. Someone earning $150,000 may feel almost as financially stressed as someone earning $70,000. Not because income is low. Because lifestyle keeps expanding. This is sometimes called lifestyle inflation. And it's one of the biggest reasons high incomes don't automatically create wealth. Millionaires often think differently. They don't necessarily avoid enjoyment. They simply separate spending from identity. They don't need every purchase to prove success. They understand that financial freedom comes from the gap between what you earn and what you spend. The larger that gap becomes, the more options life provides. The real lesson here isn't that cars are bad. Or houses are bad. Or spending money is bad. The lesson is that every dollar has an opportunity cost. Money can either support today's image or tomorrow's flexibility. Most people focus on what a purchase gives them immediately. Financially intelligent people also consider what that purchase takes away in the future. Over time, those small differences in thinking create dramatically different outcomes. And that's why many millionaires avoid these purchases, not because they're cheap, but because they understand the long-term math behind short-term decisions. If you found this perspective useful, consider subscribing for more calm, practical discussions about money and wealth.